We'll click that button and then say, hello, YouTube. Welcome to the second VOD of the day, where we'll be checking out some merchants of Rosewall. This segment is sponsored thanks to their drop. There's a link pinned at the top of chat or over in the description on YouTube if you want to go check the game out. And I'm excited to jump on in. I'm going to scoot on over here and we'll see. All right, see you in a bit, Platty. And let's go. So Merchants of Rosewall came out on the 4th as well. And it's a shop sim. We all like them here. So we're going to go check it out. I'm going to just mute my PC real quick. Did it actually mute? There we go. Because I haven't started the game yet, so it might be loud. So we're just going to try and prevent that from hurting our ears. It also decided to open up on my right-hand side monitor for some reason. No, please go to display 0. Okay. We'll see. I set it to a different monitor, closed it, and then we're going to reopen it, and hopefully it opens on the right monitor this time. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. Nope. What's Hiffenmark, Infinity? I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's turn window mode on and go here. It wants to be here, but then it's not. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Gotcha. All right. Oh, it started at not super loud. Very nice. I appreciate that. It's still pretty loud though. So we're going to take down the volume a bit. That seems good. Music is on. That. I can tab out of the game. Perfect. Perfect. Let's just get going. Character creation. Choose my appearance. So we can be orc or what's it called? Fawn. What is it? Chat, help me out. My brain is not thinking of the right word. We can be an elf or an orc. Fox? No, not fox. Or a human. I see. Or an orc. Not fennec fox. No. It's Nar. It's a human with a fox tail and like the ears. And then... Oh god, what's it called? It has a name. Anyways, whatever. Who are we gonna be though? Khajiit. No, I can't think of it. Maybe Kitsune. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking Kitsune, possibly. Possibly that. We'll go with you. I like your color and style. There we go. FG. Heel Tredenko. Welcome. A satyr. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Possibly. Yeah, maybe a real Tredenko. Possibly, yeah. I don't quite recall what I'm exactly thinking about. But all of those are not incorrect as well. Yeah, exactly. Hi, you're welcome. Name my shop. My otter shop. And hi, Dusty, how's it going? Thanks for the hydration reminder. Because it's always my otter shop. Cheers. Oh gosh, they all don't have eyes. That's creepy. That's a bit creepy, but that's fine. All right, we're going to scoot on over a little bit. It takes a yell to wake you up. Oi! Y'all there? An easygoing giant. The hour-long train ride into the city of Rosewall held incredible views of the world around you. If you had been awake to notice them. Hi, Otters. No, it's a shop sim game. Good to see you, though. How are you doing today? E-stock merchant, eh? How did you know? badge on your bag. The crimson and gold insignia of Golden Lion captaining an enormous clipper shines on the flap of your knapsack. Anyone sporting that thing's here to buy and sell. Confirm his suspicion. Yep, I'm a merchant. Cheery and most. Rosewall's a good place for that. Got yourself a name? Tell him. FG. Aye, name's Brawley. Jobs import-export at the train depot. Outside the city? Nah, personal trip, this one. Refreshing a memory. A memory? You're trying to remember something? I shouldn't have brought it up. ... Always forget how cramped trains are. Beasts walking there. Oh, beats walking there, not beasts. I can read. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a stinking normal purple hoodie, but the color is really nice. I like it too. Brawley gazes at the window. Ahead, Rosewall sprawls beneath an enormous mountain. Your back straightens as the train slows down. A picturesque seaside is eaten by a rock wall as you enter a tunnel. Right then, ready to muddle through? You swing your knapsack, looking at your badge as it rattles on the strap in the front. The Rosewall train depot is larger and more crowded than you expected. You knew the city was the crown jewel of Belvedere's Armistice era, but seeing it in person is something else. Brawley, are you coming with me? Nah, got depot work. Matey's supposed to come get ya. See you soon. You're there! The merchant with their badge hanging dangerously loose on their knapsack. I am Matey, Undersecretary of Commerce, and since working with the Eaststock Trading Company on this merchant program was my idea, you are my responsibility. If your shop fails, it reflects poorly on me, you see. So I own a shop here. Eaststock owns the land and the shop, but you manage the business. Speaking of which, your contact from Eaststock and the key to your workshop. I should have just enough time to take you to your workshop. Come with me. You have 2015 vision with glasses. Gotcha. Ride orders? Agreed. I see. So we don't use that system here. So I don't know. It's obviously not perfect, but I don't know how bad that is. TBH, because we use a different system, Strider. As you speed past Rosewall's many districts by tram, the people alongside you and the conversations you overhear radiate a collective care for life. You hold on to that feeling as the tram stops a block or so from the address Matey mentioned was your new home. Your workshop is quite, spacious. Probably means barren. Lean? Or vacant? Regardless, a package has arrived for you. No, we don't, Giggles. No, we don't. You just either have, like, good vision or you don't. And then if you need glasses, you get, like, you just get told how bad your eyes are. So, like, I don't know, -2 both eyes, or +2 on both eyes, depending on, like, whether you're short or farsighted. Yeah, we don't use the 20/20 thing. All right. Dear merchant, congratulations on joining the Eaststock Trading Company's merchant program. We hope the workshop we have tailored to our exact specifications will help you expand the company's reach into the great city of Rosewall. We have generously provided a stipend to help build your workshop and hire workers. It is not for personal use. We have also included a handful of fresh, as of this writing, ingredients to make a Rosewall jamwich. The sandwich should be sold. The sandwich is not for personal use. We believe this package will aid you sufficiently. After all, the satisfaction of a hard day's work comes from lifting yourself up by your bootstraps, rather than taking handouts like the ones we've provided. Sincerely, ETC Merchant Program Commandant Julius Maximus Augustus. Oh gosh. P.S. Do not attempt to contact the Eaststock Trading Company unless explicitly requested by the company. We will not reply to inquiries of any kind. You got 1,000 quills. All right. Flour, jam, and butter. Butter! All right. I'm supposed to make a Rosewall jamwich. Simple enough task. You are a chef, correct? Well, you try your best to make a Rosewall jamwich, but it's no use. You don't even know what 2020 means. 2020 means you have perfect vision when looking at things 20 feet away. Like, it's like it's like a measurement system of like telling you, like looking at something far away and whether or not you can see that perfectly or not. It's, yeah. As I said, we don't use that system here. That's why, like, they say hindsight is 20/20, aka hindsight is, you know, you have the perfect vision in hindsight, because you can, now that an event has passed, clearly see what led to which consequences, etc. Yes, it's very different. A very different way of expressing it. There it is. I cannot help but ask, however, should there not be more sandwich? Explain my process. I followed the instructions, but it came out differently. There was nothing I could have done about it. Yes, well, perhaps it would be best to dedicate such tasks to an employee. There is also better than that. Yeah, but still, it's weird stuff. Weird system. I recommend you head to the Gastronomica to hire a cook. Good place to grab a meal as well. We part ways here, but I can accompany you to the tram since I need to head to City Hall myself. During your exam for your driver's license, they explained you technically have perfect vision since your farsighted and nearsighted eye, they correct each other. They don't need to have to wear glasses on your license. That's kind of hilarious, but also weird. Hi, Dasmich! How are you? Good to see you. The Gastronomica hums with workers hungry for a meal and the cooks ready to serve them one. Oi! FG! Have a seat and enjoy your first meal in Rosewall. Master, Byrne and your friend? Merchant for Estock. Greetings, friend. Welcome to the Gastronomica. We take pride in serving meals prepared by apprentices as they work their way to becoming chefs. What would you like? I get a bit freaked out by the fact that they don't have eyes. I don't know why. I know it's an artistic choice, but it freaks me out a little bit. I would like the sticky steak stir fry. Yes. Of course, I will get Cicero right on that. Well, it was above us. Anyone lined up to work for you? Gastro's a good place to start. Can hire them to feed folks while you hire more. Food's here. Greetings, Master Brawley. It's a large dwarf, I see. And I'm covering them. So maybe we want to be over here. Don't know, though. We shall see. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Nope, that's me. We'll put this over here. We'll see where we need to be. Greetings, Master Brawley. You're usual with additional portions. I take it this regular portion dish is your friends? I'm Cicero Tiberius Marcellus. Cicero hands you a much larger plate of stir fry than you could have ever anticipated. The Gastronomica encourages chefs to sit down with their customers on occasion to provide an air of camaraderie between cooks and customers. I take time to enjoy meals with Brawley when I can. I'm sure his friends are also good company. It's good to meet you, Cicero. Likewise, I understand the hesitation around the increased Estock presence others have, but the appeal of serving newcomers food has yet to dull for me. Cicero, you get more kick out of cooking than anyone. Perhaps. It might be because I have experience with less personable professions. Made the switch from hunter to chef, what, 3 years ago? Thereabouts, which is why I'm so much more worn by the years than the other apprentices here at the Gastronomica. Call it the gastro, like regular folk. I do not like the sound of that, but yes, I left behind killing for the joy of giving. Not that cooking meat is without its compromises. All of us gotta eat. Leader's life don't agree with everyone. I suppose you are right, friend. I'm sure you'll find Rosewall to your liking. The city has much to offer, and spirit is why I've stuck around. So you yet know what wares you will sell. Brawley gives you a look. Not yet. I'm actually hoping to recruit some craftsfolk here. Gotcha, Strider. Well, as long as you can mostly see, right? Also, yeah, thank you again for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The license plate reading thing, Pandorific, that's actually just a UK thing. Yeah, I don't actually know Giggles. They didn't tell me, but I like the look of her, so I picked her. Hey, Red Dragoon, thanks for the watch streak. Yeah, so in Germany or Austria, you don't have to do the license plate reading thing. It's not part of the eye exam. They just determine whether or not you need... Basically, they determine whether or not you need glasses. And if you need glasses, you have to wear glasses while driving. Me too. Me too, Giggles. Yeah. Technically, apparently, I don't need I don't need glasses anymore. So I'm actually cleared in the UK to drive without glasses. Yeah, maybe like a tiefling type thing, possibly. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, there are plenty of experienced cooks here, including, well, myself, if you're comfortable with an old chef with only 3 years experience. But at cooking in 3 years and all the green noises, that is awfully kind of you, Broly, and it just happens that I'm looking for a good apprenticeship to replace another semester here. You search your knapsack for the piece of parchment Mady gave you earlier. While you do that, I can provide you with some information of my own. Visitor produces a small piece of cardboard etched with gold lettering. You realized you need glasses during your final driving exam. They were like, okay, we drive to this town. The sign was like 10 meters away. And up on the air, I was like, I don't know where that is. Just read the sign. I can't read that properly. Wow. Really? We're going to post at 8:40, but 50-70 is due in an hour. I would not hold my breath for the 50-70. Panderific. Yeah. I wouldn't hold my breath. I know somebody like that as well, Mrs. Muffin. She had like -8 on both eyes. Yeah, she was also not allowed to get a driver's license. Your recipe cards for your sticky stir fry, yeah? Also give you one of those. Would love to make it myself sometime. You're hoping it kills some of the price gouging, or it goes the other way if the reviews are bad. You're not scared to hand these out? On the contrary, what a chef brings to the recipe is often as interesting as the recipe itself. Sticky stir fry. Have you located your shop? It's between the Guildhall and the harbor, right around here. I'm not very familiar with that area, but if you're interested, I will be willing to accompany you to your workshop and test my metal. Hi, Alana. Good morning. How are you? Good to see ya. I hope you had a wonderful rest of your partner anniversary stream yesterday. Really fire. That's terrifying. Sticky steak stir fry sounds amazing, right, Giggles? I know. I thought we were running a shop, not a restaurant. This game's gonna make me hungry. After we pay a visit to the parade, of course. The marketplace? I forgot you were new here. I would be honored to be your tour guide to the heart of our city. That's awesome, Alana. Glad to hear it. Hi, Sonny. Good to see you as well. I can head out right now, in fact. I was filling in for someone today, and they have arrived to take the rest of the shift. I shall return in a moment. Estok's got to live in where you work, then. Common with Estok, I suppose. But commute when you can work where you wake. Keep in mind when you eat and work, though. Hello again. Are we ready to go? Yes. The parade is described to you as a marketplace, but within its midst, it's clearly so much more. Lots of people come to buy or sell, but they also come to talk to each other to learn how the world has changed. The food and knickknacks almost feel beside the point. I've always been fond of this place. Everyone moves with a fascinating combination of divine lethargy and divine purpose. For now, however, let us see to our purpose. We require noodles, a bell pepper, and steak for our stir fry. I know just the person who has them. Hey, yes, Cicero. And this is FG. Hi, merchant. And my current employer. Of course, you're here on a supply run then. You've come to the right place. Nadifa's Rosewall Emporium has just about every locally sourced food product you could think of. Groceries, meats, sauces, oils, you name it. And even if you can't name it, we have it. 9070? Yeah, but that's an AMD card. Not to be confused with NVIDIA cards. The N9070 and 9070 XT are AMD GPUs. Not NVIDIA. Totally not confusing whatsoever. Of course not. No. Because why get different, naming conventions for two different brands? No, Goo, I don't. Also, hi. How's it going? No, I said at the start I don't need anything, but you weren't here yet, I guess. No, I'm good. Thank you. That usually gets a laugh out of people. Laugh disingenuously. Don't fake it. Laugh genuinely. The laughter actually catches Nadifa by surprise. Whoa, that really got a laugh out of you. Apologies, Nadifa, but we must make haste. Absolutely. Let's take a look at what I have here. Provide ingredients selected from the vendor's inventory. Ingredients are useless if you don't have recipes that use them. Buy only what you use. Her inventory won't change. You can always come back later. Got it. I need a noodles, a bell pepper, and steak. Nice. Gotcha, Goo. Gotcha. Enjoy your noms. Did you find everything that you need? I did. Thank you. Excellent. With that done, we shall make our meal. Tomorrow. I lost track of time. I shall visit your shop at sunrise. Get some rest. I imagine you will need it. Cicero is the kind of dwarf who picks his words carefully. It probably comes from his background as a mercenary and his current career as a butcher. Both jobs where every decision counts. Also, we just got our first... You can't see it because it's hidden behind me, but we got our first achievement! Like, yeah. Achievement got. You were hoping that the Radio 90 series would have high VRAM offerings, but there's 16 gigabytes. Gotcha. Quest complete. I've got a letter. Dear merchants. Dear merchant, rather. It's just one of us. Congratulations again on your induction to the Eaststock Trading Company's merchant program. As you begin building your shop, the company would like to remind you that any franchiser, aka you, contracting with the company, aka us, must abide by the franchisor renowned excellence ethos. Free. In order to be free compliant, your shop must increase its operating capacity on a monthly basis. The company tracks franchisor growth through each shop's renown. Oh gosh, while we understand you have only just set up your shop must acquire Renown 2 certification by the 12th of Frostwane. December 12th, basically. Failure to attain the certification will result in the immediate closure of your franchise. Sincerely, the ETC Merchant Program Commandant. The company is not liable for losses accrued, laws violated, or ethical lines crossed in the courtesy of acquiring renown. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's Tides Day. Frost 2, we have 10 days. It's 33 degrees Fahrenheit, I would presume. Since it's wintry. And frost. Okay, that's my inventory. Super menu tutorial. 5 regions on the menu. You can access them from the top. Inventory, currently held goods and ingredients. Quest active, completed quests. Companions show the companions you've hired. Companion gives you info about items. Calendar, current date, weather, and events. Okay, got it. We have 917 coins. Renown level 1. This is the town. Where's the train line? Oh, the train line is back here. I got it. Yeah, exactly, Pandorific. That's what I was thinking. Exactly. You hear your new chef knocking on your door, their voice softened by the hunk of wood between you. It's Cicero. I've come to begin our work arrangement. This is the correct location. No? You let him in. Cicero ably lifts a large pitch-black pot to eye level. Steak. For the stir-fry I made last night. If you like, I could try making it now to show my skill in your nascent workshop. So then, I believe that since you are my patron and I am a craftsperson, there's some procedure to this task. Aha! Your companions are skilled craftspeople who can help you craft all kinds of items. To start crafting, go to a workshop, click Assign Companion. I presume this is the kitchen? Yes. Ah, okay. That looks like the kitchen thing. Okay, and then we zoom out. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. Oh, I had to click you. Got it. I thought that was already... That was not the choosing menu. I thought that was the you have chosen menu. Yeah. For me to complete my task, you must assign me to cook 1 serving of sticky steak stir-fry. Pick a recipe from the list. Okay. Assign a recipe. Sticky steak stir-fry. Oh, that sounds amazing. You make the layout of the city nearby terrain is unique and picturesque. Right, Sherdenko? Agreed. I like the art style a lot. There's a lot of care that went into the art style, I think. Make sure to select the number of items you want to craft and then press craft. Wow, that was fast. This turned out all right. Okay. Thank you, Cicero. Welcome back, CCP. You fell asleep. Well, hopefully you had some good rest. Of course, this is my job, and when all is fair, I'm happy to do it. You may in the future wish to make more than meals. In that case, I suggest visiting the guild hall at some point. If you can hire workers with a variety of disciplines, all the better. The markets are fickle, and diversification protects you from being at their mercy. You order, my friend. Now, if you will forgive my exit, I have some other matters that need my attention, but I shall return shortly. In the meantime, I would encourage you to explore more of the city you now find yourself in. It is a fine place and lucrative enough to work in. But to make it part of you, that makes it worth living in. Take care, my friends. The map of Rosewall at the train station names too many enticing locations to count. Nearly every block has some alluring name like Boonton or the Tourmaline. Hi, Keeper of Time. Oh no, I agree. I agree, Dasmich. I agree as well. But it's like, that's why they did it, right? To on purpose be confusing. But I agree with you. 100%. You remember two of the other places besides the parade you read about on the train. The Drums and the Maiden's Kiss. The Drums is Rosewall's City Hall. Looking at government buildings, there's no way to be introduced to a new city. Then it'll have to be the Maiden's Kiss. You grab your merchant's badge, in case anyone asks who you are, and head for the tram stop. Alright, Maiden's Kiss. The tram stops just outside the edge of the park. And as soon as you step onto the grounds, serenity befalls you. In the distance, you hear gleeful shrieks as children barrel through beautiful meadows. You stroll into the park and spot a fountain just a few feet ahead of you. The moment you take a seat on its rim, you remember you've only had one meal today. Fantastic as it was, you had nothing to drink with it. Though you acknowledge it may be a sign of disrespect to the park and its visitors. You cup your hands and dip them in the fountain. Ew! Ew, no, don't drink fountain water. Oh, I feel sick now. Ew. Oh, goodness, no. Ooh. You pour the water into your mouth and a small bead flashes as it slides through your hands. Unable to stop yourself in time, you swallow the object whole. See? That's why we don't drink out of mysterious fountains, chats. Hi, Dr. Ruud. Good to see you. This offers no sensation, save the weight of unease of having potentially violated the social contract of a public park. You are no worse for wear. Another moment, Okay. This town used to be alive. It wasn't perfect. No town is. But the people who lived here were happy, I think. Now it's nothing but a monument to a special kind of violence. Its wood and history left to rot in equal measure. Okay, I'm gonna scoot into the corner a little bit so you can read the text. Hard to believe we might be the only people who've been here since it flooded. But some places are best left forgotten. Every home and street is inundated with the same empty sorrow. The kind society has spent lifetimes forgetting. The kind that, in a few years' time, no one will remember. This heartfelt letter is unsent. This person remained with love unrequited. The intended recipient scattered to the wind. This other person rose through the company ranks like furious magma. Were they just to those he surpassed? An argument between workers and management. Over what? The picket signs won't say. It's fun making all these stories out of rubble. You get to live in your own little version of history. But the same waters swallow it all. None of the stories we tell ourselves can avoid that. The mine flooded first. How many were trapped inside when the crashing waters came? How many were battered against the caves? How many drowned slowly in pockets of air? Now that the waters cleared out, you could look and see. Not that I want to know. But we have to. We'll draw straws for it, I guess. It suddenly turned so dark. What's happening? Help! Eventually, it just comes down to that nasty, nagging feeling. A tragedy of this size seems to come out of nowhere. Natural disaster and all that. The sorrow that haunts this place, it's so much worse when you know that the people who could have stemmed these waters simply chose not to. Claudius Pierce, 19th of Dawn March, AE 86. You do not remember the rest of the day. A raspy whine stirs you. Hey! I'd stay put for now. You had a real bad fall after drinking that fountain water before I brought you here. I'm not going to do voices, chat. I like always want to, but I always distort my voice so much that I get like pain, so I'm not going to do it. Ask about him. Oh, still reeling, huh? Call me Seagull for now. Most people do, because I used to be a sailor and can tell when a storm's coming. You... Right now I'm gainfully unemployed, but that doesn't mean I lack purpose. Brought you back here, didn't I? They just have the same voice, yeah. I can't do it without like causing my voice box to hurt, so I'm not gonna do that. Not Rosewell, Rosewall. Rosewall, Leafy Pew. Also, hi. Hello. Aliens tomorrow. When we're back on 2 Point Museum. Because we're going to be doing the alien museum then. So yeah, be here tomorrow for aliens. We're here. That grant must have conked you good. This is where Mitty told me to take you. You live here, yeah? Then you're home. What happened? Oh good, you got your faculties back. What's the last thing you remember? Remember what happens? I swallowed something. I did see a drink that mart in the fountain. Can't say I'm surprised. See, I'd been watching that fountain waiting for this to happen, so I rushed over. Wait. Yeah, we're out cold. Luckily, I saw your merchant's badge. Saw that and sent word to Mehdi. He told me to bring you here. Hold on. Why were you watching the fountain? Oh, I was watching that fountain because I think it's connected to the blobs. And I knew some other chump eventually drink that appetizing water and see that memory. Alright, Leafy Pew. Take care. But blobs of what? Blobs are concentrated little balls of energy, far as I understand them. Yes, Crazy Boltman, correct. Come in all kinds too. Fire, water, wind, earth, big, small. Can take on the form of anything. Clouds, critters, crabgrass, all of them evil. Ain't that why everyone comes to Rosewall? See what those monsters can do? Figured a merchant would have heard about them. Then they're smaller, memory marts, the kind you swallowed. You vaguely recall Brawley had talked about a memory on the train. People keep using them thinking they're learning the history of Rosewall, but I know the truth. Enjoy, Mrs. Muffin. We'll see you later. You raise a single eyebrow. The things they're showing folks, they're all part of their plan to get us to do what they want, all sort of like. They're gonna take over and make us all their servants. See where this is going? Really? Really, the most important thing I can do is stop them. That's why I move around town looking for motes, ones that put thoughts in your head. They're the key to figuring out their plan. You ought to believe me, you know, since I saw you too. Since you saw it too, that a town that gets flooded. You're the only other person I've seen ignore the sign telling you not to drink the fountain water. And I think you can help. Help how? Uncovering what the blobs are doing, where they're getting people to have those visions. Because I don't think those motes are memories. I think they're threats. You raise your other eyebrow. Think about it. The town we saw in our vision wasn't Rosewall. The streets look nothing like this place. So I think what they showed us is what will happen if we don't let them take over. It's a threat and a lie. Just like the fake ones of the Great War, the ones that caused everyone to stop fighting and start the armistice, sorry. That kind of change don't just happen. People have to make a real honest effort over who knows how many years for something like that to work. Clear up the Great War. You think the Great War is fake? I wouldn't say it's fake, but I think there's a lot about it there and telling. I did not expect to get dragged down conspiracy theories in this game, but here we are, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe he's Steven Seagal. Yep. This theory we can get to the bottom of. Well, don't you want to know what you saw, why you saw that flood? Let's say you don't believe me. Don't believe him. I don't. If you at least look into it, we'll learn something, right? Whether I'm right or not as right, and why we saw that town. I have a workshop to run. I get that. I promise not to take too much of your time. Now, I know I ain't the only one. I'm going to expose the blobs for what they are. See you around, partner. You've only just met Seagull, and yet... Oh, and thanks for trusting me, even if you don't believe me. The creases on Seagull's face stretch in ways you can tell they haven't in a long time before as he departs. They look like a smile. You realize after he's gone that you've forgotten to thank the man who may have saved your life. Alright. Quest complete. Another achievement got. As you begin to settle in the regular routine of your shop with your new companion. Merchant, I wish to speak with you. Hi, Elle. Good to see you. How you doing today? Thanks for the watch streak. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. You are here, thank goodness. Larine did as I asked. Larine? Larine, I believe he also goes by Seagull. Told me what happened at the Maiden's Kiss yesterday. How are you feeling? Be strong. I'm okay now. I see. Larine, Seagull mentioned you both had a similar memory after sampling water from a public fountain, was it? You relay the memory you saw at the Maiden's Kiss. That is concerning. With your permission, I will inquire with the curator at the Hall of Sparks about this. She may have some insights to share as the city's leading expert on memories. Alright, go ahead. In the meantime, however, let us look to business. Though you were fortunate enough to recruit a chef at the Gastronomica during your first day here, Medi waves to the back of the shop. Hello there. Other craftsfolk will not simply come knocking on your doorstep. We have rules about that. Instead, craftsfolk with various skill sets visit the guild hall to let the city know they're available for work. Okay, I'm just gonna, whoops. Nope, that's the game. I'm going to scooch back. Meanwhile, those who have workshops visit the guild hall to recruit them. We should thus make haste and head there now. I can guide you through the process. I also imagine we'll need additional workstations if you recruit more companions. Different crafts require different workstations after all. So as not to keep your next recruit waiting, I've taken the liberty of calling in a professional to measure your workshop for the installation of an additional workstation. On short notice, they should at least be able to lay the groundwork for whatever devices your workers may require. Then, once we know the specific need of your recruit, we can make the necessary arrangements. With your permission, of course. Of course, sure. Excellent. We'll leave the shop to your cook for now and head towards the guild hall. After you, merchant. I've literally not made any money yet. This feels, not... right? Because I've not actually made any money yet. There's a lot of exposition, right? Eh, crazy? For a shop sim, there is a lot of exposition, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the guild hall. I do really like the art, though. The art is really pretty. Rather large, no? Mm-hmm. I've never been in a building like this. Fancy. And large. The guild hall is one of the few buildings in the Rosewall Secretariat actually built, rather than repurposed. Once Rosewall grew to a certain size, we formalized how people recruited craftswork. We then built this hall to... Hello! She's a cork gnome. Okay, also, why do you have a fluffy thing? I want a fluffy thing like this. You seem new here. I'm Chris, the receptionist here at the guild hall. Oh, hello, Mr. Matey. How's the program to make everyone work going? That's not the goal of the... Let me know if you need any help with that. And you of course, don't know you. I don't know you. Are you looking to work or recruit? Mm-hmm. Recruits. Gotcha. ETC merchant. I can help you guide through the process. Chris seems to have everything handled. I'll leave you to it. But, okay. I have full confidence you will flourish under Chris's wing. I wish that I had wings, I mean. Not that you'll flourish, but you will flourish. He's not here today, Keeper of Time, unfortunately. To recruit someone, you talk to a guildmaster. They recommend someone for your shop, and you hire them. Honestly, the hardest part of the process is figuring out where all the guilds are, which is where I come in. Because I know where they all are. How many guilds are there? Lots. One for every job you can think of. For your merchants, the most relevant ones are cooking, masonry, smithing, woodworking, artistry, and tailoring. There are tons of other guilds you won't see much of too. The Administration Guild, Accountants Guild, Legal Guild, the Secret Society. Oh, don't tell them I told you. That's a joke. There is no secret society. Or is there? Every profession you can hire for has its own quirks and perks. Go ahead, ask me about them. I think I have a pretty good handle on this stuff. Okay then. The guild masters who run all the guilds tend to be a little loose with their office hours. Right now, I think Antonia might be the only one here. Let's hope she's in a good mood. The smithing guilds. So the guild master. Chris, what are you yelling about out there? I'm showing a merchant around. Just show them in here. You're yelling, distracting me. Right away, Guildmaster Antonia. Are you even prepared to have a smithy in your shop? It ain't easy. I didn't lose an eye quilting, you know. I'm having someone install a new workstation at my shop right now, actually. It is Giggles. It is, yeah. It is, indeed. If you think you can handle a smith, I got one for you. Introduce yourself, Balto. Howdy. Name's Balto, smith by trade. I'd be glad to work for you if you need some smelting done. I'll vouch for him. Smoothest forged wells I've ever seen. Done deal, yeah? Sure? Alright then. Balto, head on over to your new shop, yeah? Merchant, take real good care of Balto here. Got it? Or else. Got it, Guildmaster Antonia. Good. Get on out of here now. All the yelling's got me tired. That was just like, we hired that person in like 1 second flat. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Balto carried himself with the stolid air of someone who has done hard work for a long time. His dependability is second only to the care he puts into his labor. Thanks for visiting us here at the guild hall. Whenever the other guildmasters are here and have craftswork for you to recruit, I'll send you a letter. That's very thoughtful of you, Chris. No need to thank me. It's my job and I would be doing it otherwise. See ya! Right. You do not need to provide your companions room or board. The housing guild handles living arrangements with public funds. Fortunate that I ran into you on the way to your shop, however, your new appliance should be finished by now. Okay. It takes a moment to recognize its owner if the large silhouette crouching in one of the corners of your shop. Brawley? FG figured you need something installed eventually. Good to know you received my message, Brawley. Everything up to card, I presume. Can we proceed with additional workstations? Ah, you stock folks are good at speccing their workplaces. Frame's already done. Need to know what to put in now. I thought you were at the train depot. Why are you here? Maybe and I go back. Spend some off time helping out. Brawley, like much of Rosewall, has come to recognize that those who are cared for are better equipped to provide care in return. Good way to meet people. Besides, all done with setting up this workshop. Just need to know what kind of station it's going to be. Can't work metal without a forge. Get your setup then. Alright. Say one thing for Eaststock folk. Good at sticking to rules. Installing things according to cards goes smooth with them. Anything else, matey? Not at the moment, Brawley. Thank you. Alright, off you go. I should be heading out as well. I suggest you work with Balto. Master Balto, and expand your shop. As your shop's renown grows, so too will what your shop will be able to do. Alright. Got recipes. For now, like, get ready to sell your stock. The items you make have little value if they do not sell. Sounds good. Hi, bluffing through! Because my screen setup positions my head. Where? You have to look twice for me. Oh, because I'm on the other side, you mean? But hi, bluffing through. Hi, Livy. How's it going? There's a lot of reading so far. Yeah. Nice. Very good. All right. I can do that. Perfect. But before I forget, Eva, the curator I mentioned earlier, should stop by. Should be able to clear up any confusion from earlier. So long for now. Game over tutorial. Oh, heck. Okay. Okay. This is how long we have until we need to do it. You have failed. If you don't have your goal within the limit, don't worry. You can go back to the last checkpoint and try again. I'm getting flashbacks to, Reciteer. No, it's not Dustmich. No, it's not. No, it's not, Dustmich. Don't confuse chat. It has visual novel elements, but it's also a store management game. Craft some goods. Alright, crafting. Aha. Right, assign Walter, I guess. Wait, cancel. I guess we can't actually... oh, wait, remove. I think we make stuff over here. Or maybe not. Okay, we can't actually make anything? That seems like a problem. But maybe I need to buy ingredients. I thought that we had bought ingredients though. But alright. Yeah, okay. We need to, before we do anything, we need to buy stuff. Alright. Stock my shelves. Aha! We have a sticky steak stir fry. And a Rosewall jamwich. How is that selling for more than... Okay. Oh, sales greeting. Oh my lord. Okay. Don't trust chat. Correct. Don't ever trust chats. That's the storefront. Upgrades. Ah, smithing levels. Got it. Very nice. Okay. We're gonna craft some goods. I think I need to buy supplies for that though first. We're gonna do that after we take a quick break because I need to pee, chat. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Thank you all so much for being here while we check out this new game. I will be right back. If you want to go check the game out yourself, there's a link in chat that you can click. And I will be right back. Thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy the tunes. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes. All right, everybody, I am back. Thank you so much for sticking around and waiting for me. Thanks, CCP. Thanks, Infinity. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Giggles. Thanks, Esmich. All right, turn that back on. And then, ta-da! I'm back. Thanks, Livy. Thank you, thank you. All right. To the map? Yes. To the marketplace. Find someone who sells smithing materials and supplies. Irish produce. Okay, you want to ask Gallus, the vendor from Superman. His booth is just over there. I should warn you though, he's a little loud. A competitor. You are not welcome here. I own the stall and there's any territory within 3 feet of it. You can almost hear your plugged ears thanking your index fingers. It's alright, it's alright. We're just buying stuff. We're just introducing characters. Don't worry, chat. We'll get through this, no problem. I'm a customer, not a competitor. Oh. Are you not one of those misbegotten merchants from Eastdock? I am a merchant, but I'm here to buy smithing supplies. Gallus not only seems to realize your fingers to ear posture is not an attempt to seem threatening. Apologies, I have a habit of making myself heard, a mite too harsh for some. You have come to the right place. Superman is known for its host of dense ore deposits, many of which are strenuous for a single person to mine and transport. Yeah, I love the art as well. That's me. I do as well. You do all that on your own. It sounds hard. Difficult task indeed, but nothing beyond the powers of Gallus, prime smithing vendor and the pride of Superman. Thank you for your patronage. May your adventures in the smithing trade prove fortuitous and not end in disasters caused by your mismanagement. Thanks. You got a roll around wax sealed. How are you supposed to open it? With a knife? Right, that makes tin, copper, iron ingots. Oh, bundle discounts. Well, I can't afford that. Let's buy 4 of that, 3 of that, 2 of that. They have offers materials specific to their crafting discipline. Yep, got it. Nadifa. Ooh, all right. Commiseration chef station. Okay, no, we can't afford that. So I will buy bell peppers, steak, and noodles. She does have noodles. Do we make noodles? Can we make noodles? Yes. Okay. Got it. We make. Oh my god, these are homemade noodles, chats. While you're waiting for your tea to be done, your brain told you clean the oven. While you were cleaning the oven, you've had some children starting your brain switching from one to another and back. Yeah. You have a clean oven now, but do you also have your tea? That's the question, Mrs. Muffin. Do you also have your tea? All right, to crafting. All right, now make the things. Sign the recipe. 4 of them. Craft it. Cool. Wow, that was very fast. Okay, you please make the noodles. You are done as well. Now that we made these, we can make small iron casings or basic Stein sets. I'm gonna make 2 of these because they seem to sell for more. Hopefully. What does this mean? Was a high tag or wood heating? Oh, possibly. Yeah, you could try to melt it. All right, stock the shelves. Oh, okay. So I guess you're just busy. If that just means they're busy. Hi, Shiny, good morning. Your driver looks like his scales. The wind is blowing so hard last night that the rain was almost horizontal and it froze it rolled across. That sounds like it looks really cool, but also a pain in the butt to like walk on. Open for business. Oh, wow. That was so fast. That was so fast. That was like 3 seconds. Hi, Trunks. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Right now is an expression of the success of your shops. Got it. Increase your renown in the community grants you rewards as attracting more customers. Your items will sell for more and unlocking shop upgrades. Okay, yeah, they didn't really like the sandwich, but everything else was good. This drop doesn't have anything I want. The decor is fancy. Cheers. I agree. It's very fancy decor. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ain't never blame me. How's it going? Yeah, that makes sense, Shinebee. Glad you made the responsible choice. I hope they agreed. Fingers crossed. I hope they agreed. Oh, close the map. Okay, this is the next day. We are still level 1 renown. Hop over here. Okay, can we make sticky steak stir fry now? Heck yeah. Right, you work on that. Wow, that was instantaneous. I don't think we can... Oh no, we can make pewter ingots. All right, you'd make that. So does the crafting... I guess the crafting doesn't actually progress time, does it? Gotcha. Hey, welcome back, Platty. Okay, now you're busy. All right. Stock the shelves. Okay. Hi, Brayer. Good to see you. I'm doing great, thank you. We're checking out Merchants of Rosewall today. What is it? Why are children buying pewter ingots? Interesting. Hello, RUFG. Midi sent me. I guess this is Eva, the historian? Correct. Yes. Do you mind if I come inside? I'm here to discuss something that requires discretion. All that. That too, yeah. That as well. Doom as well. Hopefully we can speak in private here. Eva eyes dart in the direction of your employees. My discretion is only as good as my word, I fear. I shall not tell a soul. I can't hear you over the smelting. Sorry. Midi tells me you experienced the memory. Play it casual. I think so. From what Midi told me, what he experienced sounds like a memory, but the details seemed off. For starters, the swallowing. Memories are typically experienced by simply holding them right in your hand. Defend yourself. Good to know now, I guess. Oh, of course. I didn't mean to accuse you. It was an accident and I believe you. Are there a coincidence? I'm pretty sure on their end it's not. Never blame me. Yeah. What were memory mods doing in that water, I wonder? That might be worth looking into. Today, however, I want to confirm whether what you experienced was in fact a memory. I assume someone has mentioned memories to you before. Correct. I am sitting up as straight as possible, but I will hydrate. Cheers. Brawley did indeed mention them. Brawley mentioned he had one? Ah, I see you've met him. He said he had one. He must have meant he experienced one. Memories are a manifestation of the elemental energies unique to Rosewall. We've yet to pinpoint exactly when or why these energies began to appear in Rosewall, but we do know is that they are incredibly useful, whether as sprites or memories. Sprites and memories? Yes, the elemental energy I mentioned can manifest in two distinct ways. The first is an elemental form, which we call sprites, in which Seagull has taken to calling blobs. Therefore, there are 4 basic forms in which these can manifest: air, earth, fire, and water. Those are the ones you've likely seen about town already. They can take on the form of various small animals, rocks, tiny clouds, or the like based on their affinities. Ah! That's what they are. They actually aren't. They have no language outside of the occasional noise, like babies. They're certainly adorable. They are also enormously useful for our day-to-day lives within Rosewall. Unlike babies! Word game, word. I agree. For example, air sprites can fly and create small wind currents. Fire sprites can heat just about anything or give off light. We found lots of ways to use them to make all kinds of things easier and more efficient. The catch, however, that sprites will dissipate if they stray too far from Rosewall. We're not entirely sure why. Or I would not recommend them, Dasmich. I've not tried them myself, but they tend to not pay the people working there very, very, very well. It's very much desperate. Like, exploiting desperate people looking for jobs. Yeah, wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. Yeah. Sprites will dissipate if they're straight too far from Rosewall. We're not entirely sure why. Memories are different. They manifest as small and animate modes. They're also psychoactive. Hi Rico, good to see you. Carnival is over. I know. Eva thankfully cuts you off before you can speak. Fickle. They tend to appear in places where people have experienced strong emotions or momentous events have occurred. Memories were first encountered shortly after the city's founders settled here. They weren't sure what they were at first, but realized that if they held them for a short time, they would experience visions. Some thought they were premonitions, but historians realized memories were depicting events in the history books, mischaracterized or left out. As we realized we could use memories to tell our stories better than any person could write them, we began phasing out written history in favor of memories. We have a way for people to relive the past in vivid detail, the sights, the smells, the emotions of the people who lived them, everything. This was especially true of one of the most valuable memories, the end of the Great War. Didn't the Great War happen outside of Rosewall? That's what I was told. Apologies, I will shut my ears. It did, yes, but one of the final conflicts was over Echo Mountain, beneath which Rosewall was built. Barbie, thank you so much. Hero. Yes, there are definitely ones that do fully remote therapy. Barbie, thank you so much for the 87 months. I know that Tim, for example, completely does his online. Not through BetterHelp though. Barbie, 87 months. That's ridiculous. I'm doing fantastically. How are you doing today? Thank you so much. That is insanely long. That's like, I don't even want to think about how long that is. That's over 7 years. That's wild. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And having a sore deck, it's not going away. Ah. Did you pinch like a nerve or like more like muscle things? Like gentle stretching could possibly help. Other than that, if it's still not going away, go see a doctor for physical, so they can prescribe you some physical therapy. It's 16 degrees outside. Oh, that's lovely. That's heckin' lovely. That's really, really, really neat. That is awesome. Sorry, distractions. Distractions, I swear, chat. People are making appointments with me this week and they just get moved around. Or cancelled. It's getting better but not great at lifting. Gotcha. Yeah, I've pulled muscles in my neck just sleeping. Well, chat, I'll have to end a bit earlier today. Even earlier than I said. Because things are being moved around. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah. They were like, can you do it earlier? No, not now. Not now. But in like half an hour-ish. Sorry. Alright. When we find the memory of that battle in the Great War, for people to be able to experience such a momentous event firsthand, full of suffering, if you're up for it, it'd be better to simply show you. It feels strange to bring it here to you, but considering the Hall of Sparks is closed, I think it's best if you had a memory to reference. She extends her upturned palm towards you, and in it is a small, gleaming sphere. You feel a strange sensation, like a warm light in your palm. Your eyes turn towards Eva, and she clenches her palm. You tighten your grip. You feel your lungs expanding. You're out of breath. You enter a battlefield. Oh gosh. Oh my lord. Okay. More history. Let's go. I'm gonna just scoot on over here so you can see the text. It's mostly VN with shop sim, das mich. Mind you. But I think you're getting a good feel for it, for the story. I want to know what the heck these modes are though. I woke up to the end of a nightmare. I'd fallen asleep in the middle of it all. Some other soldier must have found me and taken me to camp. An excuse for them to borrow time, perhaps. I don't blame my savior. Death kept busy in that valley. And for what? I'd forgotten what kept us in its shadow, but I'll always remember what the messenger told me. I was less of a messenger than a spectator that day. The yells of panic had ended. The streaks of fire gave up painting the sky. I didn't feel chaos writhing inside me. All of it was replaced by the silence of a miracle. The collective waking from a nightmare. There was a glint in everyone's eyes, even those who gripped their banners tightest. I carried a banner I didn't believe in. Our lords had decided the river dividing this valley and the land on the other side were worth this nightmare. I noticed that my banner was also a pike. The ore was already gone, so were most of the living. The land held no value. But their stony Paul, I think the ones set to shake hands, or Imperatrix and their drummer had only just realized this. In a desperate bid, the Imperatrix herself had come to see the fight. How noble of me, how valiant, how righteous. Like the logo was hoping was something more relevant. Well, I also don't do energy drinks, Barbie, mind you, but I do really like their iced teas and hydration drinks. I actually drink them, the hydration drinks, when I go on my runs. Yeah. So I also don't consume energy drinks, but I like their other products. If you want to go check them out. All right. It was the best mistakes I could have ever made. For the first time, I saw what my commands meant for the commanded. The dwindling of the mass at the bottom of the valley was many things, but not noble, not valiant, not righteous. I believe that at that moment, both sides knew that we would lose. We were fighting over embers. Why? Our beasts, pride, greed, tradition. I chose to smother those pathetic creatures, with the hope that the drummer across the valley wanted the same. Did the Imperatrix see what I did? She sounded her call fast, but my reflex lingered. The one stamped into me since birth, a drama of war I wanted to wage on. But I saw her eyes, even as I sounded the drums, this time to drive the beasts of death back. I thought it would betray everyone who sacrificed for that cause. Perhaps it would, but it would also save so many more. We needed a record. Find a table, they said, and parchment. We need a record. If you do this, you won't ever have to fight again. I thought the drummer meant I'd been promoted. Thankfully, my lord and the Imperatrix knew the ritual already. I wasn't sure what was about to happen. The tears fell all the same. How long would this last? How could we reconcile this whole mess? We've been fighting for a reason, after all. Sometimes we have no choice but to fight, but with that option off the table, what else was there? In that moment, we risk it all to find out. The memory relinquishes its hold on you. Your senses are overtaken by loss, a dread, and revulsion. FG, you feel a profound kinship with those who fought to prove someone else's point. Is this what we were like? The people fighting in the memory bore livery with symbols that placed them, or livery that's placed them in the familiar history you understand. They thought in ways to deal with death more efficiently, strategies to preserve themselves in terrifying circumstances. All because it seemed necessary, knowing its futility after the fact is a grim effort. Boss goes, how did you remember that thing is why? Did we do anything with yes? Yeah. As always, it got forgotten and nothing more happened. Silkbird sent stuff to you. Already done. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Experience sports and adjacent clothing brands. Those don't actually really advertise on Twitch. That'd be cool though, Barbie. I agree. That'd be cool. That would be really, really, really cool. I do have to admit, I didn't think there would be quite this much reading in it. My voice is not quite up for this today. All right. How could anyone decide to do this? Livery, not like livery. I think it might be another BE versus AE thing there. Yeah. It is. There's livery and then livery. There's not livery too, but like livery or livery. Like there is subtle differences. Subtle differences between the accents. Not lies all you're saying. But what about the Canadians? But what about the Canadians this time? Yes, it's just we learned, Red Sir. Oh, you're from Canada, are you? We learned that Canadians say decal differently. Yeah. So they've been pronounced it differently, which we've just learned. What about them? Not a boot, like decal. Yeah, Canadians say decal, but apparently American and British English is decal. Nobody uses the word decal though, Uli. Nobody uses it. Just FYI. Anyways, okay. A handful of people decided this had to happen. The few played with the many like they were pawns. All to prove their conviction to an idea they themselves would not have to die for, and the histories of those sacrificed disappeared, lost. Are you alright? I'm here. Yeah. Memories can be very powerful, this one especially. You felt it, right? How vivid it was? The emotions running through you? It's why Rosewall is so invested in memories, not just to tell us our own history, but to spread a message to others. What you've just experienced, the end of the Great War, it deeply affected the entire world. Around the time Rosewall was founded, there were factions gearing up for retaliation in the wake of the Great War. After Rosewall's early settlers found memories of the Great War, they invited leaders of the warring parties to experience them. It depends on what entertainment sources you use more often, yeah. Every one of them agreed to implement policies that limited or outright banned weapons of war. It felt just like what I saw the other day. You cut right to it, with confidence meant to cut off Eva's suspicion about your story. You tell her about the strange town. That's troubling. If you're sure what you experienced was a memory from somewhere outside Rosewall, it throws so much of what we know about memories into question. We have ample research indicating the energies that manifest as sprites and memories can't exist outside of the city. So the location, time, and the actual event you believe you saw are all very deeply concerning. The event? The flooding, yes. Rosewall is above sea level, and as far as we know, there aren't any bodies of water that could flood it. That said, if whatever you experienced was impactful enough to produce a memory, there would have been a record of it somewhere, wouldn't it? The time? As far as we know, the end of the Great War is the earliest memory on record, but if this memory takes place outside of it, it also raises questions about when it took place. If the event you described happened before the war, it would go against everything we know about memories. Location? The place you described sounds nothing like Rosewall, and I don't know of any other places nearby like that either. So for this memory to have come from the Maiden's Kiss, it just doesn't make any sense. What you've told me raises more questions than answers, I'm afraid. I want to believe you, but I have to do some research back at the... Oh, but the reopening is soon. Reopening? Hey, Architect of Tears, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. The Hall of Sparks, yes, where Rosewall stores its memories. The previous curator, my mentor, retired, so I'm taking her place. I've spent the last few months cataloging every memory we have, but the hall has been closed in the meantime. Reopening is my top priority for the time being, but I'll see what I can dig up about this memory of yours. I also need to chat with Seagull. Your experience gives his story more weight. I have to see if what he says lines up with what you saw. For now, I must be off. Thank you for your time. She raises some major doubts about the reliability of the memory you and Seagull experienced. Could your interpretation of what you saw be more reliable than the history it contradicts? If that's true, what, where, and when exactly did you see? Dun dun dun! Alright, 7 days remaining to reach renown level. Okay. You there. I still can't afford the bundle. Give me some of your finest iron ore, please. I need to make money. What do you sell? Flax fibers and leather hide. Alright. Got it. Nadifa. Give me noodle ingredients. 1, 2. Well, not noodle, but like stir-fry steak. Sticky stir-fry steak. Which I honestly at this point just want, because that sounds amazing. We'll have to make that. I'm like, we'll have to make that recipe at some point in time. Alright, to the crafting. You there. Make me some iron ingots, please. And then you go for noodles first. You missed me reading stuff already? Oh, we'll get back there soon, TM. Don't you worry. It's interesting how they go back and forth between being available to craft and not. Hi, Purple Traitor. How's it going? I guess we're just gonna sell food. Yeah, because I can't do any upgrades yet. Okay, it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll just sell some tasty, delicious food. How about that? The shop day is so fast. Splendid. 14 degrees. Blue sky. Very sunny. Feels like 18. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, we did not earn enough money. End of the week. 62% satisfied. Okay, great. Item liquidation tutorial. At the end of the week, any unsold goods or unused ingredients are sold off. Wait, what? Save goods. What? Okay, I don't want to sell anything. Okay, I see. You had to visit the barber shop. Nice. Wow. Okay, that's harsh. You can only hold on to so much stuff. Correct, it is that's me. Yeah. Yes. This is indeed sponsored. Correct. This just came out. Yeah, this came out on Tuesday as well. This is sponsored through Daredrop. So I don't actually have a set amount of how much I have to do. Or, okay, demand for northerly oceanic and savory items. But I'm interested to see where it goes. I did not perpetrate it now. You can type !demo and you can see which demos we played. I didn't actually get to too many. Correct, CCP. At least that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Because anything else would not make sense. Anything else would... Considering it's winter, it would not make sense. I don't understand why sometimes they're busy doing things. Because then I can't like make things. This is hard. This is hard. Like Recettear was hard to make money with your shop. Yeah. Okay. At least we made more than we spent. I have a feeling we're not making enough money though. Somehow. No, let's do the cooking thing. Make the sticky stir fry. We're not in debt, but if we don't get to the renowned targets that we need to get to, then the shop gets repossessed. And we lose. So your therapist, and she was like, do you know why you got overwhelmed today? I was like, well, it could be because XYZ. That'll be it. Yeah. You do just go to the demo list. Demos with the uninteresting screenshot were kind of misleading. That's why it's always a good idea just to give them a shot anyways. If the premise sounds interesting. Because some just don't have like incredible like marketing, so to speak. Or they're not marketing themselves that well. How's it going, Ralph? I hope you're doing well. Okay. It was only one shop. She knows you do well, knows you've been doing a lot. You really have. And planning things and doing things and making lots of stuff. I have a feeling we're actually gonna go broke. All good? Nice. Remember me, old sailor, who helped you with your digestive thing the other day? I don't know, your memory is fine. Yes, I remember you. Oh, good. You might think that's a weird question, but folks really forget me sometimes. Even the second or third time I start talking serious with them, they're avoiding eye contact. So I was in the Hall of Sparks the other day. Eva said the hall was closed. Only if you respect signs. While I was there, I ran into Eva and we started chatting. She asked me about the memory I saw, which caught me off guard, but I figured it out. She's spying on me for the blobs. Elaborate. When she asked me about my memory, I made a cunning move to earn her trust, told her all about it, and then she told me something she shouldn't have, that the secret to this whole thing lies in that fountain. I realized this when she said, and I quote, you should investigate the fountain. Uh-huh. Right, what a slip. The maiden's kiss gets all its water from the waking spring. But there's no way that memory comes from there. The town we saw was way too different. But maybe the fountain gets its water from somewhere else, so I'm going to have another look around there, see if anyone there is familiar with the history of the place. Then I'm going to visit City Hall. I don't want to, but I will for this. You don't like going there? Hey, Strader! Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Have you played yet? How are you enjoying it? The drums ain't been kind to me. Most folks there think I'm a loon, but just because I can't prove something, it makes no sense. That doesn't mean it's not true. I'm going to help. Need help cutting through all the red tape, though. Maybe, if you see him, could you ask about any records or water sources for the maiden's kiss? A request for access slip ought to do it. If I got that, won't matter what people think there of me. All right, I'm off. Wish me luck. Glad you got all that settled. Indeed. Ah, gotcha. All right. That is good. Thanks for hanging out. I'm doing great. Thank you. I am doing great. I can make 1 pewter ingot. Please don't be busy after that. Gosh darn it, you are. I feel like it's random whether or not they're busy after doing a thing. And we got unlucky there. Okay, let's pop to the map real quick. I feel like I need to do the math on whether or not stuff is actually worth to do. Yeah, I'm thinking we're making jam wedges. I'm thinking we're doing that. Wait, butter. Wait, I don't have butter. Hi AJ, welcome. Wait, how do I make butter? Oh no. Oh no. I bought... Oh no. Oh fudge. I bought stuff to make the jam wedge and we don't have the stuff for it. Because we don't have butter. Oh no. Well, no jam wedges for us. Fudge. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah, we'll have to make noodles. And now they're both busy. Oh no. Oh, this is not ideal. It's not ideal, chat. Definitely not. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to sell much. Yeah, we're just about even. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, and I can't hire more workers right now. Either. This is tough. This is tough. Pet. This is very tough. But I also, unfortunately, have to go. Because the appointment that I have today got rescheduled to earlier. Because somehow this week with me and appointments, I'm just not lucky, chat. I'm just not lucky when it comes to that. So unfortunately, I gotta go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you both so much. I appreciate it. But no butter, no jam. I know, but yeah, unfortunately, I gotta go. Thank you so much for hanging out, though. Once again, if you want to check out Merchants of Rosewall, there is a link pinned at the top of chat. You can check it out there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for understanding that I'm dropping out early. Thank you for your understanding. YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button. The VOD there will end now, and I'll see you next time tomorrow. And chat, we're gonna go raid and say hello to somebody who's doing the streaming.